Hey guys, this is Adam from AM Music. We're going to take a look at the pitch correction tool in Logic so you can replicate the auto-tune vocal effect. So if you want to have that vocal sound that you hear so much today in grime, R&B, trap, hip hop, pop, then stay tuned. In this video I'm going to use Drake, Passionfruit as my reference track. That's the kind of sound we're going for here.
Seeing you got ritualistic.
I'm going to redo the vocals and try and get my voice to sound as close to that as possible. Right, let's jump into it. So I have the stems here, I have got the backing track, if you like, of the tune Passionfruit. I'm going to record a vocal. I should state as well, I'm not a vocalist. I really don't see myself as a vocalist. I'm definitely not in this style, but let's arm the track and let's hit record. And I want to hear this as well. And I'm just going to record it really roughly like this. I should be in an isolation booth. Cool. Okay, so let's listen to that back. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, 'cause I'm falling apart. Okay, so you should be able to hear that there's a lot of pitching issues with that. So that's ideal because we're going to use the pitch correction. So I had the compressor on there already, and now let's add on the pitch correction. It looks like this. All the notes are turned on by default, so it's gonna hit all of those notes, but we want to actually put it to the key. So what I'm going to do here is turn off the global tuning because that links it to this one up here. And I want to go root note E, because that's my key. I'm in the key of E major. I figured it out earlier. So now you can see it's just got these notes: E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and that's the key of E. Important things to know are that you probably want to keep this on. This will kind of detect whether you have, this detects your vocal range, so you either have it on low or normal, but I use the neural one, which figures it out for you. And then the response, this is important because this is how quick, this is how fast the pitch correction takes place, so you get more of that auto-tune effect. That sound is stronger when you have it on a short response. And tolerance is just kind of how much vibrato you can get away with on that note before it jumps to another one. So tolerance I like to keep around 10, 15, and the response will come down a lot. So let's have a listen to it now. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic. So it's got that effect on there now. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, 'cause I'm falling apart. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna go a little faster. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic, cleansing my soul of addiction for now, 'cause I'm falling apart. Okay, so obviously it's not a perfect performance, but you can hear the effect taking place now. So if I compare it to this.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic.
Hopefully that doesn't get it taken down. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic. Now I know I'm not hitting exactly the same notes, but I'm in the ballpark of the sound, of the tonal quality of the vocal. So that's more what we're going for here. If I start adding on other effects, tape delay, I've got a space designer reverb, I've got some EQ to boost the brightness and cut the lows, I've got a second compressor to just compress the sound a little bit more, another EQ to boost those highs a little bit more, and then a limiter to boost the gain. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic. And that's not a million miles away.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic. And I'm basically using Logic's plugins here for the chain. If I was to really go in, I might use some third-party stuff to try and get closer and closer. But it's more the general feel, the general aesthetic that we're trying to achieve here. So let's put me back in without the original. Listen, seeing you got ritualistic. Okay, so it needs some tweaking still, but the tone, the overall idea is there.
Seeing you got ritualistic.
And so what I could also do, as well as use that, I could go into the flex pitch mode, and then I could play around with it a bit more. I'd probably bounce it first because this currently isn't showing the pitch correction effects. But if I wanted to like flatten out the vibrato, that will get that sound a bit more.
Listen, seeing you got ritualistic.
And between those two, you're now getting pretty close. So that is how you can use pitch correction in Logic to kind of mimic the auto-tune effect. So you can sound like your favorite artists such as Drake, The Weeknd, 21 Savage, loads more, loads more. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. And I'll see you on another video. Take care.